Hello, everybody. I am bringing in the mail for the mailbag today, although the mailbag does not start until 10 o'clock, about 15 minutes from now. But I started the archive, so if you are watching this in the future, hello, future people. I give my regards to our new robot overlords. But if you're watching it live, then just hang out a while. And in 15 minutes, we will start mailbag. Until then, I'm going to bring the mail in. There's still some other boxes and stuff for me to bring in here, and you guys can watch the kids, see if they decide to play with it. They were up and running around like crazy this morning, so it's tough to guess whether they're going to be real active for mailbag or just going to sleep through it. But we'll find out together. It's their first mailbag, so hopefully they will put a little bit of effort in. We'll see. All right, let me get the rest of the mail in, and I'm going to get some more coffee. See you guys at 10. All right. Okay, first there. That's all the mail. Like I said, I will be back at 10 o'clock, and we will get rolling. Hi, kittens. Hello, YouTubers. All right, let me see where I can sit so that you guys can continue to see the tree in case they decide to continue to sit there themselves. I can just sort of move everything over a little and sit in the corner. Let's see. Let me check out these camera angles real quick. Just in case they decide not to get up because they've been so busy. Well, it's not bad. You can see them. You see a little more of the back of my head than I'd probably like, but what are you going to do? I move more over and I'm off the bottom camera. All right. Still, I might be able to zoom in on that tree a little bit. Also, while I'm messing with the cameras, let's play the mailbag jingle since it's time to get going. Here we go.
Kitten Academy's where you wanna be when you are a cat. On a Saturday they can pounce playtime for the mailbag.
All right, well, we're going to go with that for now. We'll just see how that works. I don't know. Try our best. Thanks for joining me this morning for our usual Saturday morning mailbag. And this is the first mailbag that we're doing with bells, whistles, and they are pooped out from all of the running around that they've already done this morning. They did not know that this was coming and that they should persevere. So now they are worn out. But that's okay. We'll get started. Maybe they'll get interested. I see Beep's already a little bit interested. So, let's see. I usually start with some news, and there was some stuff I want to talk to you about, although it really wasn't a very busy week news-wise yet. Obviously, the really big news is that we are anticipating a new mom cat arriving today around 3 o'clock. I have to go pick her up at the Danbury Animal Welfare Society building, but these transports, I don't know any of the details. I've got a picture of her. I know she's supposed to be here on a transport at 2:30, and that's literally everything I know. We don't know for certain that she's pregnant. We just know that we've been told that she is. We don't even know for certain that she's female because we've had that go wrong in the past. We haven't yet had anybody send us a cat that turns out to not even really be a cat, but I won't be surprised when it eventually happens. So we don't ever, really count on anything going the way that we expect. And with the distance that some of these cats are coming, like Belle and Tinker came to us from Georgia, the timing of their arrival at the Danbury Animal Welfare Society can vary quite a bit. So if she's not here with me at 3 o'clock, I hope you can excuse that, but we are definitely expecting her to be here today around then. So we'll see how it goes. It's very exciting. Now, I will set up an appointment for her to go to the vet as soon as possible and try to get an x-ray and some confirmation of whether she's pregnant, and if she is, how pregnant she is, and when she's going to deliver. And if it turns out that she's not pregnant, we will probably pass her on to another foster that's very qualified to deal with, your regular sorts of adult cats that need to get adopted. She's beautiful, so I don't think it'll be very long before she starts to get some applications in and gets adopted. But that's the plan for her anyway. In other news, Tink and her kids spent the whole evening out and around the house for their first time. The whole night, I should say, not just evening, but they were out all night long. And as far as I know, there were no skirmishes or anything. Everything went very well. And when I woke up this morning, they were all in the master bedroom, which is one of the places they like to hang out anyway. And all the kittens were snuggled up in bed with me. Tink was on a cat bed on the floor, which seems to kind of be her style, but she was there too. And it was really fun. Now Beep's sniffing around these treats. Beeper, I think this treat seems a little big for you. Oh, I know, a little scary too, huh? You want to try one though? Come here. Oh, Belle's going to come down and try it. She's just not even just trying it. She's like, I'm going to eat this. Beep, you're on your own. Good. You guys have seen that Belle has a funny way of asking for treats where she won't take them from my hand, but she'll headbutt me until I put them down so that she can eat them. Like this. You want a treat? You want a treat? You want this treat? Yeah, she does want it. She like sniffs it and puts her mouth right on it, and then she headbutts me instead. She's like, please set it down so I can eat it politely. Okay. I forgot where I was. Tink and everybody was out last night. That's going to be more normal for them until they get adopted. Their adoptions are all coming up in the next week. So on Monday, Tink and her kids are going back to the vet for their final vaccines and to get Dabble's sutures removed. And then Tink won't get her sutures removed until I think later in the week, because she has to go 10 days and it will have been 6 days on Monday. We'll figure it out. Then on Wednesday, let me check. I think there's a cheat sheet here that will help me figure out the exact dates. Maybe. Ben usually writes one, and I think Ben wrote one, and I just have to find it. Here we go. Putter and Trifle are getting adopted on Wednesday the 1st, and then Tinker and Dabble are getting adopted on Saturday the 4th, which was postponed specifically so that they could get their sutures out and their final vaccines and stuff. So that's what we anticipate there. I think that's roughly all of the news. So thank you guys. Thank you, Vin, for putting some of that together, the reminders for me. I know you want the treat. I was trying to break it up so your kittens could have some. These are too big for them to just eat. They're all too big. But somebody seems very interested in whatever's going on here. Beep. Hang on. You come get your own. Oh, there's a couple here. Beep's not actually interested in the treats. Okay. I tried. Okay, well, let's get on with the mail instead of just getting, oh, Beep is trying to treat. Wow, actually, wait, that's a little one. This is a little one for Beep. Beep just ate one, and it now is pawing to get another one. Going to fight me for it. Are you going to fight me for a treat, Beep? Oh, Beep really is going to fight me for it. Look at that. Is it that good? Is that good, Beeper? I got to make sure you guys can see this low angle here right in front of me. Oh, for crying out loud, people. Let's try that out. Let's see if we can get Beep to take another treat, because that's fun. Beeper, are you asking for treats now? Are you going to fight me for one? No, I only have big treats now, because I think I picked out all the small ones. Can you eat a big, full-size kitten treat? Can you do that? There's one right here. Beep's going to be a food fighter. You want to fight me for that, Beeper? Wow, that's a big one to chew up, too. Flax, do you want to try one? Here's a little tiny one. You want to try this? You put it right here on the floor. Don't let your mom eat it. I know she's in the way of the camera, too. Beep's going to come fight you for that, Clax, if you don't eat it. Wow, they're all going for it. That's a surprise. Okay, well, oh, Beep just smacked my hand because she's still chewing on it, and she just doesn't want me to take it away. I'm not going to take it away, Beeper, but it's cute that you are so excited about those little freeze-dried chicken treats. Wow. Okay, let's do a little bit of mailbag. Come on. It says, okay for stream, and it says it's from Scottish Lass. I believe that says Scottish Lass. It's written right where the postage is canceled, so we will see. It says Permaid, and it is in fact a cat with a fishtail, a little Permaid. And it says, to Mr. A, DJ, faculty, mum cat, and kittens, you are such a wonderful blessing to many cats, kittens, and people. Thank you so much, and may you continue your good work every single day. There's not enough words to express just how much we all appreciate everything you both do. So simply thank you. Love to all. Yvonne. who is Scottish lass, easy for me to say. P.S. There's a box coming soon. All right, well, that's exciting. Thank you so much for writing those kind words, Scottish lass. I really do appreciate that. Now, Beep is like, I love Mailbag. Look at you. What are you doing now? What is this? What is everything? Why are you right in front of the camera blocking all the fun? All right, well, let's move right along. This is a package from Lucia, and I know that because I recognized Lucia's handwriting and return address, and I was excited to see it. It's good to know Lucia's doing well, which we know because she has sent stuff. It appears to be a package from Zazzle that, let's see, contains, oh, beautiful postcards. These are fun. Hang on a second now. And we can use these maybe to send some people some postcards. There's also a card on top that I really should read before I get into this, but I just wanted to look at these and have a look at them while we're talking. Oh, they're all rainbow stuff. She must have heard me talking about how much I love rainbows. Look at that. Oh, especially this kitty. Wow, you found a rainbow kitty. That's very cool. They're all cool, though. And inside it says, aw, dear Chris and DJ, send smiles and rainbows to all you love. From Lucia. Lucia, thank you very much. That is a real sweet thought and something that we absolutely should do. And I do love rainbows and smiles. They're both good things. Thank you very much for the postcards, Lucia. We will have to make a point of sending these out to folks. We didn't participate in the postcard exchange on our server because we generally don't participate in the stuff like the Secret Santa. I just put myself out there as a I don't know, fallback Santa in case like somebody doesn't get what they were supposed to get, or somebody doesn't follow through and send the presents, as part of their Secret Santa deal. I feel that that's more fair for us not to be directly involved, just to help out. So we didn't participate in the postcard exchange under kind of the same logic, just because we haven't been doing that. But the postcard exchange was really cool, and this will be a chance for me to send some postcards to folks. So thank you for that, Lucia. Those are great postcards. It's really nice. I'm glad to hear that you're doing okay. I mean, I just assume you're doing okay if you're writing to us. And that's great. It really did bring a smile on my face this morning when I saw that. So thank you for that. Okay, moving right along. I think we're probably going to get through this stuff pretty quickly today, even though there's a fair amount of it. Well, we'll see. We'll just see about that. All right. Well, here we have a package of, the Churu Bites. These things have been very popular around the house already. Since we got some in our last mailbag that I'd never heard of before. The kittens all love them. And it says, just wanted to share one of our new favorites from Troubadour and Apothecary. These are new. You guys all know about Churu that we have, been sort of featuring for a long time. It's not like we have an advertising deal with them or anything. Just a good cat treat that I believe it was Charlie's adopter that first turned us onto it. Charlie's dad, I'm pretty sure was the first one that introduced Churu to us, and the cats all love Churu. And now it seems like every cat treat manufacturer has their own version of Churu. But as far as I know, Churu may be the original. Anyway, they also came out with something called Churu Pops, which are like Churu but more solid. I think they're a disaster, frankly. I don't like the Churu Pops very much. They're kind of messy, which seems weird that they would be more solid yet more messy, but they really are. Now these are the newest thing, I guess, Churu Bites, and they're little tiny Churu Bites. They're like little miniature combos for cats because they've got the one flavor on the outside and then another flavor on the inside. And the cats love them. They're a lot of fun. They're a little bit big for kittens sometimes to try to deal with, but all of our cats love them. When I open a pack, I go around, I give some to all the faculty. They all love it. Belle loves them. Tink and her Tinkers all love them. Just tons. Dabble especially. Dabble and Trifle are treat fiends. So, these are great, and I'm excited to have even more of them. We've got a few of them in the treat pantry yet, but we're going to run out real fast at the rate that we're going through for everybody who loves them so much. So thank you so much, Troubadour and Cherry Chewer Bites are fantastic. I do approve of those. Okay. Next up, just moving right along. Oh, now this looks kind of familiar. There's not an explanation in here either. It was just sent to us with there's no note. It's not wedged in there either. Somebody's going to have to take credit for this, but I can guess what this is all about. It is a blanket. It is a cow pattern, and I'm assuming it is for Foghorn, if not just to make fun of Foghorn. Whoever sent it should take some credit. Let us know either on the chat or by email or whatever, so that we know who sent this fun little. Is it a blanket? It's a little stiff too. It might be more like a food mat or something. What does it say it is? It doesn't say. It says it's 6 by 2.5 feet though. It's very large. Wow. So that'll be fun for photographs or to send. Oh, it's Maya Bastet. That's from me. I see. Maya said that she had sent something to put in the room when these guys moved down here. So this must be to deploy in the room here. And so now, oh, I see. It's cut like a cow skin too. That's very cute. I'm gonna put this in the middle of the floor actually, I think I need to wash it first. We're gonna wash this. We're gonna send it through the wash once carefully, undelicate. It's got some kind of like a rubber backing or something, so it will stay in place, which is a nice feature, but it means I can't dry it too much. But I will send it through the wash once because it's got a little bit of that industrial scent to it. And then I will deploy it in the room, and that will be fun because if Foghorn sits on it, she will be virtually camouflaged. So Maya Bastet, thank you for that. That's going to be a fun one. All right. Well, we're just going to keep on going. Let's do this one. Let's move this camera behind me to be pointing the other way, and then you guys might get a better view of what's going on over there. Hang on. Is the other one still on the camera too? Not really. Wow, it's tough to fit all this stuff in the frame correctly right now, but we're doing our best. So maybe if I just move the S-shaped S over a little, then they'll move their play over a little, and then this will work out a little better for now. Let's try that. Is that far enough over to not be disruptive and mess up our angles? Yeah. Maybe should actually come over a little bit more. I really had to turn this camera to get the right view here. All right, let's try that. I think you should be able to see everything on one view or another. All right, we're still working it out in here. I hope you guys will bear with me. You know, we've got to figure out where all the toys go, where all the cameras go, where the kittens are going to hang out. And then over time, we managed to start really getting them with the camera every time. But sometimes it can take a while, and I think we're still sorting it out, especially because these guys have sort of different activity levels and different habits than Tinker's kids did, so we don't know what to expect. And we don't have the beanbag chair in here to fill up that space, and the reason we don't is because they're still peeing in places they shouldn't be. So we've taken away the beanbag chair temporarily until they start to get it together. Aw, this is sweet. It says, Mr. A and DJ, I had sent a banana bed for Monkey and saw how much all the Tinkers liked it, so I've sent another one for either other classes to use or for endowment. Thanks for all you do, from Kathy M on Discord. Kathy M, thank you so much for a new banana bed. That's exactly what this is. And I think I might just put it out for a while and see if these kids decide that they also like it. Well, except I did just say they're peeing in things still. It'd be a shame if they peed in the banana, wouldn't it? Maybe you should have sent us a pea pod. a pea pea pod because it would have been the same shape, you know, just green. They could sell that. I wonder if they do. Anyway, all right, I'm going to put it away for now, Kathy, but thank you so much for sending that. That's going to be fun for them as soon as they learn what not to do so that we can give them a nice little bed like that. Okay, let's do this one next. This one is labeled Box 1 of 2 from Busy Cat. All right, Busy Cat, let's see what you got. Box 1 of 2. I see that the next one here is labeled Box 2 of 2, so we have them both. Oh, a little extra tape on the inside. All right. Oh, a lot of extra tape on the inside. All right, now we got it. Note, safe for live stream from Busy Cat. Okay, good. Thank you. We like that. We like knowing. Box 1 of 2. And we've got this wonderful cat letterhead, and it says, Dear Mr. A and Dr. DJ, I sent you a box of these handmade beds last year and have finally got busy again to make another batch. There are 2 boxes, so I made a copy of the note for each box. I knew the boxes wouldn't arrive before Monkey's edition, so I mailed his bed directly. The fabric I used had a cat that looks just like Monkey right in the middle. I also found the perfect fabric for Belle and her whistles. There are 4 spare beds to be used any way you like. My 5 cats loved being my sewing assistants and inspecting them for comfort and design. Stay well, both of you, and thank you so much for bringing so much pleasure into the lives of your followers. From Busy Cat, that's Bizzicat, who is Anne Marie. Anne Marie, thank you so much. And you put a little note right on top that says, this box has 4 beds for Belle and her whistles and Putter and Trifle, plus 1 spare to use any way you like. And they seem to be labeled. This one is Putter and Trifle. These are so, oh, look at that. This must be, is this the reverse side? Are there 2 beds in here? I'm going to have to figure this out. This is a very cute fabric. Oh, gosh. Okay. Let's open this up for a second. Let's take a look. Okay, I see. So this is Putter and Trifle. So it's 2 beds. It's 1 for each. So cute. This is a very cute print with sweet little kitties on it and hearts and flowers. And it is nicely finished so that it'll look really good in their beds or on the floor or anywhere you would happen to put it. And then this one is black with little paw prints and hearts and dots. That's very cool. It's very bold. I think that's perfect for, well, I guess they could go either way on either one. Very nice. Thank you so much for those. These will be great for their adopters. I'll put them back in the bag so that they stay labeled. Then you have another one here that is that same. I love this bold black thing. It'll probably get covered in cat hair real fast, but it's so pretty. I like the black and the red and the white. Very nice. This says it is for Foggy. I'm not going to take it out because it's just the one, but I hope you can see it's got this really cute little drawings of cats that have bows. They're wearing little red bows, each cat, some on the tail, some around their neck. And there's cats sleeping and standing up and sitting around. Super adorable for Foggy. Then you have one for Klaxon and Beef, or maybe it looks like it's 2 for Klaxon and Beef, but with the same pattern. This is an awesome print. That cat looks so bold. That's a really, really cool print. Wow. I like that. It almost looks like a block print, like a Banksy or something, like the way that Banksy does the art with the stencils and the spray paint. It really looks like that, doesn't it? Looks like that to me. It's very cool. And then you sent one for Belle that is a plaid. So sweet. Thank you for all of those. Those are fantastic. And then I guess the other box must be all of the ones that you sent that are just for us to use however we like. Probably. Let's see. Busy Cat, those are all fantastic. Oh, we have the oddly in that one here too, of course. So let's see. That is what you said, right? Got to double check. 4 spare beds to be used any way you like. Okay. That must be what's in here, but let's verify that while we're going. This does say box 2 of 2 from Busy Cat. This box has 6 beds, 3 for Tinker and Dabble and Brooke, plus 3 spares. Please assign your own choices. Wow. All right, well, and oh, wow, there's some really cool prints in here too. So this looks like the same print that we had for, was it, I don't remember now. I've got the names all mixed up, but it looks like the same print that we had first for Putter and Trifle. There we go, it's for Putter and Trifle with the kitties on it. And then you've got another one back here that is a pink bed with these really pretty gray and white kitties on it. I'll just try to show it to you guys without getting them all out of the bags, because you packaged all this so nicely. This one is really cool. It has little birds on it. It's got canaries and finches, I think. Actually, maybe they're all little finches. I guess you could go either way on that. I guess finch, I don't know for sure. I don't know anything. I'm not going to try to guess. I was going to say I think finch refers more to like the size than a specific bird, but I'm probably wrong about that. And my mom, being such a big bird person for her whole life, is probably yelling at the screen right now. Anyway, you sent a couple more beds of that same print, which is it's a beautiful print though, regardless of how the birds work. And then, and here's that print, another one with the little drawing cats, except this feels like it's the same print, but much bigger. Am I going nuts? No, I'm not nuts. Wow, for a minute there, I really thought I was losing my mind. Like, how could it be so much bigger? But look at that. It is the same print, yet much larger. How about that? The same design, but much bigger kitties. So cool. Well, thank you so much for all those beds. We will get those distributed as you have directed with all the endowments downstairs. Let's see if I can't make them all back in the boxes for now. I guess I don't have to close the boxes since they're just going to go down to the endowments. The endowments are already all laid out in the basement. So it's not like they have to get stored in the box for a while like we normally do. I can just put them straight in. So that'll work out. You kids are all playing, but you don't care to be part of the mail part, huh? Doing their own thing back there. I guess that's all right. We've got 2 more boxes to do, so this is going to be a very brief mailbag, which is good because I still have some stuff to prepare for our new mom cat. I cleaned and sterilized her room extensively. DJ directed me to give her the blue triangle bed that was the blue triangle rug that was in here, that was the Tinkerer's rug, but they don't really need it anymore when they've got run of the whole house. They don't need a rug. So she told me to use that. I took it, I washed it, sterilized it. The whole room, the whole annex been nicely washed and sterilized, but I haven't yet created a birthing box for her, presuming that she is pregnant and will eventually need a box to hide in and have her babies. And I haven't hooked up any of the cameras up there. I haven't set out a litter box for her. And I'll probably wait until she actually gets here to put out some wet food, but I haven't set up any of that stuff. So I gotta get all that done still today hopefully before I go to pick her up. So it's good that it's a little bit of a quick mailbag today. I hope I haven't rushed it though. I certainly didn't intend to be rushing. Anyway, we've got 2 more boxes and I've lost my knife again. Oh, here it is. Okay. Wow. All right, let's see if I can figure out how to get this thing open. Oh boy, well I know what this is about, and this is my chance to talk to you guys about what this must be about. The folks from Dr. Seuss, and I know I mentioned this, the folks from Dr. Seuss said that they all love watching the kittens on Kitten Academy, and that they watch all the time, that they just think it's the greatest, and I've been talking back and forth with them by email mostly. They're really nice people. and they wanted to send some stuff for the kittens to play with. And they said that they sent a whole bunch of stuff, and it might be arriving over the next few weeks. So this looks like this must be the first stuff from the Dr. Seuss people. And look at that. They have a Pet Toys gift set that has balls and toys, and it looks like maybe they sent us 2 of those, which is cool if we're running 2 rooms. Now, it says it's for dogs, but I don't think these cats can read. Also, I do think that they look like toys that would be pretty good, even for kitties, especially if I toss them in a little bit of catnip for a while before I throw them out there for the kids to play with. It does say, actually, and because we got 2, maybe I should bring one over to the Danbury Animal Welfare Society when I go today, because I know that the Dr. Seuss people have been trying to help support them a little bit too, which I really appreciate. They said that they might start to share the Danbury Animal Welfare Society donation links with some of their people so that people can donate through them. Just so nice of them. It's so thoughtful. They're really spectacular folks. Yeah, and of course, you know, we all grew up loving Dr. Seuss. I know I did. I read Hop on Pop to my brother like a million times. Here I can probably still recite it, you know, like 40 years later. Let's not talk about how old I am. Oh, look at that. It's crinkly. It's a crinkly Grinch bone. Here we have a Grinch head that is a fuzzy Grinch head with a, oh, it's got a squeaker. I see some kitties looking from the tree. I know you guys probably can't see them up that high in the tree, but they both stopped. They were fighting with each other. They stopped to look. Now they're going to go back to fighting. Let's see if I can move that camera. A little bit. All right. Well, we're trying. We're trying to keep kittens on camera, everybody. We're trying real hard here. Okay, it's got this rubber spiky ball, which surely would be fun, and a little bit of a chew rope. They all seem like small dog toys, but they all seem like they would be perfect. Like I said, I'm going to toss these in catnip, and then I'm going to bring them back in here. We're going to throw them around the room, and I bet they will love them, actually. They seem just the right size for these kitties. So thanks so much to the Dr. Seuss folks. That's really cool of you, and I know that they are going to get a kick out of seeing their Grinch toys on the Kitten Academy stream since they're watching anyway. How fun is that? Thank you guys so much for sending these. Okay, back in the box for now, Grinch. No, you get in there. Okay, right in the box. There we go. Perfect. That is really, really thoughtful of them. Okay, and we have one more box. Okay. It's a little heavy. I wonder what's going on in here. I can't get over how cool it is that the Dr. Seuss folks like what I'm doing, because I sure like what they did. It's really something. Okay, look at that. So whoever packed this up, really, I can see what they were thinking, because it starts out right on top. Okay to read on stream, Kitten Academy, The Note. So this is obviously somebody that has been watching a while and knows what's up. On top of that, they packed the stuff in this box, not just with a couple, like a piece of tissue paper like you might do, but with an entire sheet of tissue paper, as if to suggest this is for the cats. I like that too. Let's start with the note. The note has a very green cat on it. I'm not sure that color is natural. It says, "You are as special as a lepra kitten." I did not know there were lepra kittens, but now I know. It says, "Love, Karen." How sweet. And inside there is a further note. The note says, "Dear Mr. A and Dr. DJ, happy belated St. Patrick's Day. Please enjoy some goodies for the kittens at Kitten Academy. The sign is decoration for the house. I thought it was super cute. The treats and toys are for Tinker's Kittens, faculty, and of course, Sugar Brookie. The tissue paper is to be added to the Most Fun Tissue Pit trademark." Oh, I didn't know we had a trademark on that, but I guess we do. "Thanks again for all you do. I wrapped the sign in tissue paper so it would hopefully not get damaged since it's wooden. Love, Karen." Well, thank you so much, Karen. It certainly wouldn't do to have the sign damaged. Wouldn't do. All right, I tried. Um, let's take a look at what you have sent. And while I'm doing that, I know I promised like 3 times this week to put together a tissue kit for some kittens because it's going to be so fun. We finally got rid of the old tissue pit, the one that was like that crazy orange with polka dots color, and it wasn't bad, but I think it sort of outlived its thing, and it always made me think of like a carnival or something. It's just a little overly festive. So I got to take a picture of these kids. So we got a new tissue pit that came this week, and it has been in my closet in my office, waiting for me to find time to put it out for some kittens and take some good recordings of them. And I think it's going to be really, really fun. I'm excited to do it. And now you've stocked us up with some tissue to use. Here we have some really nice pastels, sort of a lavender and pink colors. I'm going to set those right here for a minute. Oh, that crinkly's got Beep's attention. Seriously got Beep's attention. I think Beep's about to jump down here and check it out. Beep, what are you looking at? That is a very intense Beep. Get a picture of that intense face on Beeper. What does that mean, Beep? What does it mean? These other kids, they're so funny in this tree. I really wish that they had a better camera angle on it for you guys. Because the ceiling camera doesn't quite capture, I don't think. No, not from the angle. They all play on the wrong side of it. All right, well, let's get through this. I'll figure out the cameras afterwards. We'll sort it out. I'm sure there's going to be plenty of opportunities to see them going nuts on the tree there. So you said extra rainbow colors. I like that too. Obviously, I like that, as I keep mentioning. Rainbow colored tissue. You sent a ton of treats. My goodness, you said treats, but I did not expect. Let's see. Let's break these down by what kind you have sent. You have sent 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You've sent 7 packets of Purina Whisker Lickens. Let me move some of this stuff around so I can show everybody what you have sent. All right. Purina Whisker Lickens salmon flavor. They're soft treats, and I think I mentioned how much I like soft treats for the kitties, although I think they also like the crunchy ones. And the True Bites make a nice soft treat too. They're very soft. This is great. You've sent Friskies Party Mix. We've got Beachside Crunch, Original Crunch, and then we've got some crunchy treats too, and also chicken and Gravylicious Crunch. That's interesting. Gravylicious. I'm not sure that's a real word, Friskies. Also, we have Temptations, which is the tasty chicken flavor. Very cool. Let's see. Okay, that's it for treats. Let's see the sign, which you have indeed put a ton of tissue paper on. Aw, it says love plus house plus cat equals happy home. It is very sweet. We will find a place where we can put this. Actually, I'm going to put it, rather than put it outside yet, I'm going to put it right on our front table in the front hall that you can see through the front door. So that's a lot of fronts. I'm going to put it right out there as soon as we're done with Mailbag. And DJ, I'm not going to tell her about it. We'll see how long it takes her to notice. I think that'll be fun. And look, there's a whole sheaf of the white tissue paper. This is good. We got a lot of tissue going on here. Maybe I can put some tissue in a box and leave it in here for these kids and see if they'll get into it. They are pretty wild kitties, even though I don't know if we've done a tissue pit this early for anybody. We could try that out. It's right here, and we've got this is the box you use is actually a pretty good height for them, I think. We're gonna try that. So you also sent some toys. Look at these Boots and Barkley Catnip Chase Cat Wand. It's a mouse that's trailing these balls and a jingle thing and some other stuff there. I'm too busy playing to pay attention to me at all. Another one, a Pounce Spinning Feather and Straw wand toy, and it's got a little spinner on it that will allow it to spin around. And it's got feathers, and it's just as advertised. It's got feathers and straws. I mean, that's probably why they call it the spinning feather and straw wand cat toy. A very descriptive name. And so is Gravylicious. I still don't believe that's a word. Okay, we also have the Boots and Barkley Pounce Bird cat toys. These are so cute. I love the little patterns in their little feather tails and their little tiny beaks. Oh my gosh. Okay, it's too much. And finally, some rubber ball cat toys that have little jinglies in them, I guess. And they are, as advertised, little rubber balls with jinglies. And I keep getting Beep's attention. They look and then they immediately go back to fighting up there. I don't know what's with that. Let me make sure that they're on camera. Again, I can, actually. Thank you so much. This is some awesome, awesome stuff. And that kind of wraps up our mailbag. They're basically on camera. I know you guys can't see too well with the backlighting, the weird angle. I think that's honestly kind of the best I can do right now. We'll try to find a way to work it out. I'll tell you what I've been thinking for a while. This might be crazy, but I've been kind of thinking about taking the big cat tree and putting it just right in the middle of the room. Then we would be able to see it from various cameras a little bit better, maybe, and get the nice angle from the ceiling camera. I don't know. That's probably too much. Maybe I could solve the whole problem just by, we've got another ceiling camera mount back there in the corner, and that camera back in the corner, the other corner, died, and I haven't ever replaced it. Even though I've got extra cameras, I could just go put one up there. That might solve the whole problem because it would give us a nice down angle from a distance on the tree. I should try to do that today if I have time. And look at this. We finished Mailbag, so Beep knows it's finally time for Beep to come around now that Mailbag's over. Isn't it? Isn't it? You want to play with some tissues? What are you here for, Beeper? You want another piece of the chicken that you'll fight for? Okay, I'm going to give you a big adult-sized piece, though, if you're going to do this. Come here. Come here. Stand up on these Grinch toys and have a piece of this fighting chicken. No, there's too much going on. What? It's right here. It's right here, look. Now Beep is interested in, oh wait, okay, there's a chicken. What? It's a big piece. I don't know if Beep's ready for that. Floor camera. Uh-oh. I am unable to connect to my own camera. I hope that everything is okay on the stream side. It is. It's okay. Okay, good. I'm not going to be able to move the camera right now because it's having some sort of a glitch. Or I'm having some kind of a glitch, or our network's having some kind of a glitch. Something is glitchy. Story of my life. Well, that means that I have no options for adjusting that camera, and you're just going to have to take Beep being cute the way she is. She can't decide if she's more interested in the tissue paper or that treat. Oh, it's the tissue. Okay, take it with you. It's fine with me. Take it with you. Let's do what I was saying. Let's cut the top off this box and make a miniature tissue pit, and then I will start packing all this stuff up from Mailbag and getting it all where it needs to go. Ooh, I'm going to use my good knife for this stuff. Just get it done here. That ceramic safety knife is very nice for using around kittens, but it doesn't always get the job done as well as I would like. Put this, give myself a fresh blade. There we go. That's the way. Of course, I'm going to use your box for this, and then where am I going to put all the treats you sent? What am I supposed to do? Figure something out. Well, I want to say again, thank you to everybody that sent stuff for the mailbag. It's awesome. You guys are the best, and I know our kittens just love all of you. These guys are really making the camera work difficult today. But we'll get that sorted out over time. Like I said, let's use a little bit of the, well, actually, let's just use the white stuff here. Let's go for this. I like to crumple this up quite a bit. DJ likes to leave it pretty loose. Maybe I'll do a couple each way. See how long it takes them to be wrestling in here. These kids seem very arboreal. You know, Tinker's kids, yeah, I mean, they got up there. Obviously, you guys have seen them up there. But they're not really tree cats as such, are they? They were never they were never climbers the way that these guys are already climbers. It's interesting, the difference, even in what's kind of the same family, right? They're sort of the same family of cats. It's interesting how different they behave. I guess we could blame that on their upbringing, since what they have had that's not the same is very different upbringing, right? Some of them having been raised here at the academy, and some of them having been raised, or got their start anyway, back home in Georgia. So it's interesting, that difference. Okay, now is the part of Mailbag where I start to take all the stuff out of here and put it away where it all belongs. And while we do that, I'm going to leave the archive running so you guys can continue to watch and see if they start to play with the tissue pit or anything else. And then once I have everything put away, I will come back. We'll end the archive, but the regular Kitten Academy live stream, of course, is not going anywhere, so you don't have to stop watching. Also, you know what? I'm going to steal one of these whisker lickens. I'm going to put one of these in our mailbag treat box. Look at that. That will be used in the future. What was I saying? I was saying, oh, yes, well, of course, we're not going to end the regular Kitten Academy live stream, so if you're watching live, you can just keep watching and see what the kids do. And then one more time, don't forget, we have a new mom cat that's scheduled to arrive today. Probably be here about 3 o'clock, and I got some stuff to get in order for that too, so I got to get to work on that part again. Spent a lot of time yesterday on it. Okay, I know I was a little calmer today, maybe than our typical mailbag segment. I don't know, or maybe faster, or maybe anything. You know what? I want to find something to apologize for. So I'm going to work on finding something that I can give you guys apologies for, and then I will do that. Okay? I'm sorry, I can't think of anything to apologize for, but I will come up with something. And meanwhile, let me get this stuff out of the room. Thank you again for watching, for joining me. I thank you so much. Okay. our catnip marinating box. It's a little low on catnip at the moment, but I've got a ton in the basement. I just have to fill it up. We are going to put the Grinch toys in here, get them all catnipped up so the kitties will love them. Put all of them in. It's all going to work great. Perfect. That'll work. Thank you again to the Grinch. No, thanks to the Grinch. No, thank you to the Dr. Seuss people. How cool is that? It's really cool. It's really cool. I'll answer the question for you. Right. Gotta find the catnip though. Gotta bring that up to the basement when I bring the endowments down. Can I carry all this at once? I can try. I can sure try. Oh yeah. Okay, let's try. What's up, doggy? You don't have to go hide in there. You cheese hider. What, hiding from me and the cheese? That's just crackers. Stand right in front of the camera, that'll help. You smell something? I know what you're smelling. You're smelling this. What do you think? Or this? Still having some trouble connecting to this camera, but I can move it by hand. That's always an option. We'll go with that for right now. Well, folks, I am going to wrap up the archive recording right now since everything's cleaned up out of the room. Well, the kittens are starting to come out and have a little bit of fun, so if you're watching live, you don't have to go anywhere. And Beef is so advanced. Do you just like that toy because it's cool or because it's covered in catnip? Beef fighting for the treats and playing with the little catnip toys, and very advanced little kitten. Trying to fight me for those treats at the beginning of Mailbag. Move the glasses over just a little. All right. Well, hey, as I was saying, thanks anybody that's watching on the archive. Thanks, and go check out the regular Kitten Academy live streams. If you want to see what the kittens are up to, write me out.